1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. E 3, 4 dimethyl cyclobutene. Convert चोशा में E 2, 4 hexadiene.
Yeah, cis
2, 4 hexadiene. Ring. This is no ring opening. And this ring closure. And now we will increase cyclization. ठीक है बाबा? ये तरीका समझ में आई? ये बात समझ में आई ना बाबा? ये reaction. These were the types of the electrocyclic reaction. Either ring opening take place or cyclization or ring formation take place. Now the question arises. Sometimes ring opening is taking place. Sometimes ring formation is taking place. So why it is taking place? Why these both processes are taking place? Because both the processes are opposite to each other. One is cyclization, another is ring opening. Ring formation, ring invasion. Both are the opposite, extremely opposite processes. Now here, although now we have used two processes, either photochemical or thermochemical. Thermally catalyzed reaction or photochemically catalyzed reaction. Now, here just remember two things. Without going into detail, just remember two things. There are two rules. Either we use photochemical reaction or thermochemical reaction or thermal reaction. Although few reactions are the reactions in which both the cases are same. That is, the ring opening take place or ring formation take place. There are exceptional cases. Otherwise, the rule is when we carry out the thermal reaction, the reaction is taking place in which less stable. All of reaction, the electrocyclic reaction, as I told you, it is ring opening or ring formation. There are some exceptional reaction in which, in exceptional reactions, both thermal as well as photochemical, they produce the same product. But mostly, that is in the large amount. What we do, the rule is when we use thermal reaction, that is when we have this symbol, thermal. Then the product, reactant product, reactant goes to the more stable. That is the less stable product, compounds goes to the more stable. But when you use the photochemical, the rule is another one. That is more conjugated.
Sir,
compounds go to the less conjugated. जी.
Sir, ये थोड़ा repeat कर जाओ मुझे नहीं.
अब repeat तो क्या? When mostly we are using the electrocyclic reaction, either photochemical or thermal, and in some cases the product is same whether we use the say thermal or photochemical. Only just the difference is in movement of the orbitals, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. That the conrotatory or disrotatory. Otherwise there are rules. If we use thermal reaction, then the rule is less stable compounds go to the more stable. When we use the photochemical, the rule is more conjugated to go the less conjugated. Although we say in organic chemistry, conjugated compound, they are more stable. Why? Because when there is conjugation, there is a resonance. When there is a resonance, then what happens? Resonance, they will have resonance, high resonance energy. Resonance energy is also known as conjugational energy or stabilization energy. And stabilization energy or conjugational energy increases as the number of resonance structures are increased. Resonance structure energy is also known as stabilization energy. And when we have more stabilization energy for any compound, we say its stability will be increased. But here the rule is when photochemical reaction, more conjugated go to the less conjugated. That is, now we are decreasing the reactivity. The rule is otherwise, we say here in the thermal reaction, less stable compounds go to the more stable. Just like here, hexatriene is converted into cyclohexadiene. Cyclization. Cyclic compounds are more stable than the open chain. But here in this case, 3,4-dimethyl cyclobutene. It is converted into 2,4 hexadiene. That is open chain. But we said it is more stable. That is why the reaction is taking place. When it is more stable, then the question arises same times. In one case, cyclization is taking place. In another case, we say the open chain compound is more stable. Now the question why it is happening. Now here, as I told you, there are rules. Either a thermal reaction or it's cyclohexatriene और मैं cyclohexadiene थे. Bio compound of butene, cyclobutene. उन्होंने पार के मिले hexadiene. 1, 2, 3, 4. ठीक है? Now count the number of bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means 5 sigma bonds plus how many pi bonds? 3 pi bonds. ठीक है?
जी सर.
In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sigma bonds plus 1, 2 pi bonds. Total number of bonds is 10. 5 plus 3 means 8. Here 6 plus 2 is 8. But the type of bonding is different. Here 5 sigma bond, 3 pi bond. Here 6 sigma bond, 2 pi bond. Which bonding is more stable? The question is which bonding is more stable? Sigma bond or pi bond? Sigma bond is more stable. Why it is more stable?
It is head-to-head overlap.
Side by side. And the experimental proof is, you see, just we can calculate from the heat of hydrogenation or heat of combustion. We can calculate experimentally, we can prove either from the heat of combustion or heat of hydrogenation. What is the heat of hydrogenation? The amount of heat evolved or formed when 1 mole of ethene or alkene is completely hydrogenated. When 1 mole of hydrogen is completely added to the double bond of the alkene. That is known as, that amount evolved is known as heat of hydrogenation.
Sir, repeat please.
And for the heat of combustion and heat of
Sir, heat of hydrogenation repeat कर दें.
Amount of heat evolved when 1 double bond is completely hydrogenated. And standard is it is about 28 kilocalories per double bond. If 1 double bond is hydrogenated, we say 28 kilocalories, about approximately 28 kilocalories amount of heat is evolved. Sometimes some compound may have little bit change, but it is the standard value. That is simple one. Ethene is hydrogenated. Then the amount of heat evolved is 28 kilocalories. So 28 kilocalories is heat of hydrogenation of ethene. So now how we can define again? I am repeating the amount of heat which is evolved when 1 double bond of ethene is completely hydrogenated. Similarly, amount of heat evolved when one organic compound is completely burnt in the oxygen. That is now ethene simple. When ethene is completely burnt in oxygen, when burning process, just you heat the compound in presence of the oxygen. When organic compound burns in oxygen, then how much amount is evolved when 1 mole of organic compound is completely burned? That is known as heat of combustion. Heat of hydrogenation, heat of combustion and heat of hydrogenation. Now for example, if we burn the ethene. Now if ethene is burned in oxygen, then what happens? Which compounds are formed? You don't know which compounds are formed?
Ethane.
Carbon dioxide
No.
and water.
Huh?
Carbon dioxide and water. Carbon
Yes,
dioxide and
carbon
water.
dioxide plus water. Yes, carbon dioxide plus water. So now when ethene is burned, 2 mole of carbon dioxide, 2 mole of water. When ethane, then 2 mole of carbon dioxide, 3 moles of water are formed. So now for one ethene, if ethene burns in presence of oxygen, the amount of heat evolved is 140 kilocalories. It means this 140 kilocalories is heat of combustion of ethene. Okay. Now similarly, if you burn the ethane. Now in the first case we have burned the ethene. Now we are burning the ethane. Now in ethane is burned, amount of heat evolved is 85 kilocalories.
Sir, how much?
85 kilocalories. Heat of combustion of one single bond, that is sigma bond, and heat of combustion of pi bond. Now if I ask from this value, what is the heat of combustion of sigma bond?
So sigma 1 85.
85. Now heat of combustion of pi bond, 140 minus 85.
55.
How much will be? 55.
55.
Means 55 kilocalories is the heat of combustion of it is pi bond.
Pi bond.
Combustion of pi bond, heat of combustion of sigma bond. Now whose value is larger? Sigma bond.
Sigma bond.
Now this is the experiment that the sigma bonds are more stable than the pi bonds. Otherwise, normally we say because the sigma bonds are from the end to end are head-on combination, while the pi bonds are formed by the parallel or side by side overlapping. That is why we say pi bonds are less stable than the sigma bonds, or sigma bonds are more stable than the pi bonds. This is one reason. Now, you see, when we use the reaction, here when we say this compound, that is 2,3-dimethyl. Here, when we say here cyclo, here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 2,3,4-dimethyl cyclobutene. It is converted into 2,4 here hexadiene. It is actually ring opening is taking place. It is when you heat it, and this reaction is conrotatory or disrotatory?
Conrotatory.
Conrotatory, yes. It is a 4-electron system. 2 plus 2 means when 4-electron system, its reaction is thermal, then we say it is conrotatory. And once we have got this open chain, if you now give the light, if you photocatalyze reaction, if you carry out photocatalyzed reaction, then we have the product here, trans product. Okay? Now this ring closure is taking place, and this will be conrotatory or disrotatory?
Disrotatory.
4-electron system and photochemical reaction, it is disrotatory. Now question arises, same reaction, both are the examples of electrocyclic reaction. In one case ring opening is taking place, in another case ring closure is taking place, and we know all reactions they involve in which the product is always a stable product. So now what happens? Why this is converted into the, although it is easier, here 7 sigma bond, here 2 pi bond. Sigma bond is more stable than the pi bond. Pi bond, in other words, we say pi bonds are less stable than the sigma bond. Why this is happening? Now this is happening.
Conjugation.
Conjugation, in case, I told you two rules. In thermal, we use the product, the reactant, our compound is going from less stable to the more stable. In photochemical reaction, the compounds are going from more conjugated to the less conjugated.
Yes,
Here,
sir.
more stable. Even then it is converted to this compound. Why it is happening? Because it is a ring strain.
Yes.
Here there is 4 member ring strain is there. Here there is no ring strength. Ring strengths are making the compound less stable. So to make the more stable compound, a ring is opened and more stable compound is formed. While when we have this compound in which it is conjugated and conjugation is present, 2 pi bonds are present. Now if you carry out the photochemical reaction, then the rule is the compound goes from the more conjugated, less conjugated. So here we use thermal reaction, here we use the photochemical reaction. Now remember just these two rules. Now we are again proceeding, but here just remember the two rules. For thermal reactions, always the compounds are converted from less stable to the more stable in thermal reaction. In photochemical reaction, always the compounds converted from more conjugated to the less conjugated. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
This thing is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now again proceeding. One more thing. You know our sigma bond and pi bond. We have sigma bond, simple bond. Sigma bond is a covalent bond. You see, bonding and anti-bonding. When two atoms combine together, all atoms have atomic orbitals. When atoms combine together, molecules are formed. Atoms have atomic orbitals and molecules have molecular orbitals. So we say, yes, A atom, here say B atom. These are the two B atoms. Now if I write A atom, here B atom. Now instead of the lines, if I show here dot, these are the orbitals, atomic orbital of A, this is the atomic orbital of B. These are the two atoms. Just like hydrogen, hydrogen have only one electron. Just these are the two atoms of hydrogen. Now these are the atoms. They have atomic orbitals. But when they combine together, then what happens? Two types of orbitals are formed: anti-bonding orbitals and bonding orbitals and anti-bonding orbitals. And these bonds, sigma bonding, sigma bonding, anti-bonding is sigma star bonding. Sigma is sigma is bonding orbitals. Sigma star is anti-bonding. So now they combine to form the molecular orbital. A, B. Now yes, these dots are showing what the dots are
Probability
showing.
of finding maximum electron.
Finding the electron. So now in this case, probability of finding the electron. This is lying between the A and B. Two atoms of hydrogen. The more concentration of more probability of electron is lying between the two atoms. When we have a molecule is mostly they are present between the two A and B. The second situation is here we say same A, here B. Now here what happens? The most of the electrons they are lying at the terminal positions, at the ends. At this one end, this is another end. So this is the ideal situation. This is a non-ideal situation. Both orbitals are bonding orbitals. Here it is we say it is anti-bonding. It is a bonding orbital. Both are molecular orbitals. Molecular orbital. Now you understand this thing. Sigma bond is formed. Bonding orbital, anti-bonding orbital. This is the situation of bonding orbital when the concentration of electron lies between the two atoms. And here the concentration of atom in anti-bonding orbital. The molecular orbital, the concentration of electron or probability of finding of the electrons, they are lying at the two ends of the molecules. Here at between the two atoms of molecule, here at the two ends of the two atoms of molecule. Is it okay? Now is it a clear thing? आवाज किधर हो मुझे? हेलो
जी जी
Yes,
सर
sir. अच्छे पे आवाज.
आवाज आ रही है. Yes, sir.
हीरा लोट ठीक हाई ॻाल्हि हिकिड़ी नोट कजो ॿी ॻाल्हि अचो तव्हां जेका ॿुधाई पे सवाल पुछो आबिद विचां त हिकिड़ी ॻाल्हि में किथे तव्हां कॉन्जुगेटेड थो हलिया वञनि किथे वरी photochemical again I'm repeating in photochemical reaction the compounds converted from more conjugated to the less conjugated while in case of the thermal reaction the compounds converted into the less
stable to more stable.
Yes, this was a simple example. Although there is conjugation, here is the conjugation. Now it is hexatriene. It is converted into cyclohexadiene. Now what is happening actually? You see here, if we have this compound, if graph A compound is converted to B, so now it starts from here and it is formed here. B is this one. Now it is the energy diagram. Energy is zero energy. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In upper direction, the energy is increased. Once the reaction starts, in which A is converted into B. Now here, as the reaction starts, the energy of accretion is increased. Amount of the reaction mixture is increased. When it reaches the peak, then it is fall down. Finally, we will get the product. Now the compound started from the A to B. Now we have started the reaction in which A is converted into B. Now A has the energy content more than the B. When A reacts with the B or A starts the reaction, it is converted into B. A was the reactant, B is the product. And simply we say when A, B react together, we will get the CD or C product. A and B react together to form the C product. When the reaction takes place, during the reaction, the energy content of the reaction was increased. But finally, when the product is obtained, its energy content decreases. It is less than the product or reactant. The energy content of the product is less than the reactant. So now we say, when the reaction proceeded, when the end product was obtained, energy was released. And if energy is released in form of heat, the reaction is known as
exothermic
reaction. So now we say it is exothermic reaction. When exothermic reaction means the reaction energy is consumed or evolved. So now what happens? The reaction, now it is a thermal reaction. When the heat is involved, we say it is thermal reaction. And in thermal reaction, heat is evolved. That is released. Means amount of heat, whatever it was contained in the reaction mixture, it is decreased. So now when thermal reaction takes place, what happens? The product was converted from less stable to the more stable. Because when it was the compound was this one, initially we have this compound. This has got more energy content. When we have got the product, now this much energy, this much of energy amount is released. So now this much amount of energy is less for the C, or this much amount of energy is more for this reactant. So when we say the reaction is exothermic and the product has got less energy content. That is why now we can simply say it is thermal reaction. In thermal reaction, less stable compound converted to the more stable. So this is the rule for the thermal reaction. When we carry out thermal reaction, then we say the reaction is passing from the less stable to the more stable. Now again, if you use the photochemical reaction, in photochemical reaction you see butadiene. चलो ठीक है, ये दो रूल यूज करना है, यहाँ से शुरू करें. दो रूल कौन से? एक, when we use thermal reaction, the compounds goes from less stable to the more stable.
Yes.
And photochemical में
Sir, more conjugated to less conjugated. To less conjugated.
ठीक है, तो आज जहाँ से कल शुरू करेंगे.